Before I move on, just to correct, bring some facts to Dr. Subramanian Swamy's attention. With a headroom of 3,050 crores, I don't know any state whose finances look as healthy, Dr. Swamy. And also, I think you are aware, at least you should be aware, that the robust economy of Delhi has a fiscal deficit of some 0.7%. I don't know any, other state which has such a robust economy. So, therefore, what you are saying should be able, going by your logic, these figures should actually encourage the Aam Aadmi Party to cut more rather than cut less. So, you've got your argument slightly wrong there, Dr. Swamy. You got it slightly wrong there, but it's okay.
No.
It's all right. I just wanted to bring these facts to your attention because, we have to argue factually eventually.
Yeah, I know those facts.
Yeah. So
I know why those facts. The problem is facts get in your way. That's a problem.
That's all right. I just wanted to tell you there that they have a headroom of 3,050 crores from FY14, which means it will be no. What do you mean? So what? It means it will be no problem for Kejriwal to implement these promises. That's all. That's all, Dr. Swamy.
Let him build infrastructure with it.
That's all.
Let him build infrastructure.
That's your choice.
Let him put pipes for the poor people.
Anyway, I have just defeated your argument. I'm moving on.
Let him give free meters to the poor and the beach.
I have just managed to defeat your argument. I will move on with it, but let's focus on the Congress.
You have?
Well, that's you'll never accept it. Even if I do 1,000 times, you won't accept it. But anyway, Sanjay Jha, what happened to Sanjay Nirupam? Does Sanjay Nirupam want to join the Aam Aadmi Party, or is he inspired by Arvind Kejriwal? What happened to him? Or is he threatened that Mayank Gandhi will contest against him as the rumour goes in his constituency? And before Mayank Gandhi goes and makes a promise, let me go and jump in and become the Arvind Kejriwal of Mumbai. Why does Sanjay Nirupam want to be the Arvind Kejriwal of Mumbai? Must be very embarrassing for you.
Arnab, I'm going to borrow what you told the BJP. I'm going to borrow what you told the BJP's Meenakshi Lekhi the other day. Never, ever, 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 never say that the Congress party is doing a copycat of the AAP party. Let's understand the facts on the table. Let's put them on the table. Okay? Arnab, let me put the records on the table here. In lighter vein, wishing you a happy new year. But let me put the records on the table. We have been there in the central government till 1977, after 1980 to 1989, after that from 91 to 96, and after
are you giving the history of modern India?
And I want to come to the subject, we are going to be imitating 1 minute.
Yeah, I don't want a lecture on the political history of modern India.
Subsidies, we are going to be aping the AAP party. For God, no, listen. I think that's an absolutely absurd,
forget it.
Ludicrous and a ridiculous.
You see, but it has happened. You see, I know it's an absurdity.
I don't want to waste my time on that.
I know it's an absurdity, but the absurdity has happened.
Take an example of the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Your member of parliament has rebelled against your chief minister.
They are the ones.
For the second time in Maharashtra, first your member of parliament from one side of Mumbai rebels against your chief minister on Adarsh. Then a member of parliament from another side of Mumbai, Sanjay Nirupam, rebels against the chief minister on this issue. You have no internal discipline within your party, and Arvind Kejriwal's role model, is obviously quite apparent. Did or did not Sanjay Nirupam say today did he or not say today that you need to reduce the electricity bills immediately? Did he or did he not say today? Did Sanjay Nirupam do a complete somersault on his own views on economics? Did he or did he not?
Well, firstly, I'll be extremely sympathetic towards my friend Sanjay Nirupam. I haven't spoken to him.
No, you don't. He doesn't need your sympathy. Or you can just be factual with me.
I can't comment on.
Yeah.
But the point I'm going to make... No, 1 minute. Let's argue on the economic part of it. Number one, there is a hidden message in what Sanjay Nirupam, he's an elected member of parliament from Mumbai. He has a right to air his views on whatever he feels in terms of the tariff on power for the people from Mumbai. End of day, the point he made was very, very extraordinary if you look at the sarcasm on it. He was saying that in Delhi, you have a regulatory commission for electricity, but you have a chief minister who makes a promise of cutting down the price of electricity by 50%. 100% without even taking into account what the regulatory body feels.
What are you saying?
In effect, the subsidy will finally anyway come from the state. No, 1 minute.
Why do you complicate the argument?
Mr. Nirupam is
why are you trying to complicate the argument?
There is any scope.
Why are you trying to complicate the argument? This is the Newshour. Let's be very direct with each other. He first says...
If there is a scope in Bangalore, 1 minute, Arnab,
now, you know,
if there is scope for bringing down
going to make
the
things
price
up like
of
this,
anything which is going to the public, no, 1 minute, any commodity, any public service, if through efficiency of a particular private sector or a public sector unit you can reduce the price, why not? It doesn't mean that you're following any party at all. It just talks about passing on the benefit of anything that you can to the consumer.
If you are,
but as you rightly know, that if there is a scope for that, that can only be established once the electricity distribution companies furnish the relevant financial data. That's it. I don't think he said anything other than a normal expectation of any politician.
I will tell you now today, as far as the Congress party is concerned, there is a pre and post always. There's a pre-AAP Congress and there is a post-AAP Congress. There's a pre-rout Congress and there is a post-rout Congress. And there is a pre-rout Sanjay Nirupam and there is a post-rout Sanjay Nirupam. The pre-rout Sanjay Nirupam says that this freebie business, including on electricity bills 50% cheaper, is difficult and impossible for any government to explain. I have the on-record quote. The post-rout Sanjay Nirupam says that there are big cartels going on electricity, 4 times the cost has increased. If it can be done in Delhi, we need to do the same thing in Mumbai, right? So there's a pre and post. I'm not getting into the argument. I would also like to tell you that the Congress government in Haryana has announced a 200 rupee rebate on electricity bills. That is not pre-route, it is post-route. Pre-route Congress does not. Post-route Congress cuts by 200 rupees. Right, and has said that post. No, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Now let me complete. If you are inspired, if you are inspired by Arvind Kejriwal, I want you to accept it. What you are doing right now is that you are saying this patent is not with Kejriwal. Mohandas Pai, the Congress party is saying, this is not Kejriwal's patent.
Political adversary.
The Congress party is saying
support in Delhi doesn't mean anything at all.
The Congress party is saying,
if anybody is copying the Congress, it is the AAP party.
Congress. Okay. All right. Mayank Gandhi.
Of providing
Mayank Gandhi and then Mohandas Pai. This is brilliant. 2 things. This is not Arvind Kejriwal's patent. In fact, the Congress party on Newshour, it's 10:06 p.m. It's a historic moment where the Congress party says the patent is ours. We have the patent on this kind of populism, and perhaps rightly so, because they put a two. After having. No, 1 second. Sanjay, let Mohandas Pai respond. Mohandas Pai
has meant 2 things: GDP growth, as well as a very high budget.
No, I agree. I agree with you. No, I agree. No, Sanjay, in terms of freebies, the Congress party has a patent. I agree with you. After all, the country has just got a 2,20,971 lakh crore rupee subsidy bill on food, petroleum and fertilizers. So you have the patent on it. I'm not disagreeing with you, but.
Arnab,
Mohandas Pai.
Deficit of UPA versus NDA.
No.
We are lower than
that I will discuss with Subramanian Swamy in a moment.
If you want right now.
Mohandas Pai, Bejon Misra, opening up the debate. Come on, gentlemen.
Arnab, the Congress party has patented doles as a means of covering up for lack of governance. Now, Maharashtra is going to the polls in 2014. Governance has failed in Maharashtra. So, naturally, they're trying to buy the electorate by asking for doles and subsidies. Reduce this, and make up for the lack of governance. Now, Arvind Kejriwal has come to power to promising that he will set right governance. And he is trying to set right governance by saying, I'll cut down the power tariff by improving the governance of the distribution company, which is something that he has to promise. We don't know what is going to happen. But I think what we'll see all around the country is people trying to give more doles to make up for the lack of governance. So we come to the core issue of improving governance, in which all these parties have failed. If they improve governance, cost will automatically come down. The losses will come down. The wastage of power and the theft of power will come down, and they're just not able to do that.
It's Bejon Misra's turn. Will the consumer benefit from all this? Oh, yes, Sanjay Jha, I'll come to you. I'll come back to you. Yes. Before that, Bejon Misra.
Yeah, Arnab, first, very happy New Year to you and all your viewers. And also,
and also, your new title which you got, a PR person. The new title, you just got a new title, PR.
You see, I'll tell you, that's what you
What
see,
I want to tell
no,
you
one
is-
second, Bejon, I'll tell you one thing. You see, every political party which feels threatened by a line of questioning says that you are PR for somebody
Yes.
else. So even Subramanian Swamy knows
Absolutely,
this.
absolutely.
That's all. I'll tell you one thing. I will wear
Absolutely.
no,
You see,
I will, and
you
Dr.
have-
Swamy, no,
you
I'll
have
say one. I will wear every insult from every political party as a badge of honor on my journalism. But if any political party were to start praising you, then I'd get worried. So I stand by that. Yeah, Bejon Misra, please continue.
And we are proud of you. We are proud of you because, so let me bring the Delhi.
Oh, are you embarrassed now?
No, let him.
I
No,
think
one
you start
second.
getting worried.
He's not a politician. He's not a politician.
No,
That's
get
all right.
worried.
Okay, let's continue. So Subramanian Swamy, I know
So
you.
let-
I know you
so
want to
let me-
begin the
let-
1st
let-
of
let me
January
bring
by
the Delhi
discussing me. Let's
perspective.
discuss the Aam Aadmi Party. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, let me bring the perspective first. Delhi government, after they brought in reforms in the electricity sector in 2002, you see, Delhi government was one of the first which started implementing reforms based on a law which came into existence in 2003, known as the Electricity Act 2003. All the state governments were supposed to bring in reforms, which the Delhi government did. And because they did, 8,000 crores every year Delhi government saved, and that is why what you see as a very low deficit of the Delhi government's budget is because of these moves. Now what we need to understand is the AAP party came into power because they promised to all the consumers in Delhi that they will bring down the tariff by 50%.
Yeah.
So we are waiting to understand how all the consumers in Delhi would get power tariff which will be less than 50% before they came into power. That's number one. Number two, you see, in Delhi, 60% of the energy was getting stolen before the private sector came in, before the reforms came in. 60% power was not built, was getting stolen. Today it has been brought down to less than 15%. In certain areas it is less than even 10%. So these benefits which the power companies have brought in, I will be extremely happy to understand how the CAG report, what the CAG report will talk about, and how every consumer in Delhi.
So you are actually, yeah, that's
would
great.
get a
That's right. No, so
50%
you are
rebate on their
accusing,
tariff.
you are accusing the Aam Aadmi Party that if this economics of the Aam Aadmi
No,
Party,
I'm
which
talking about good governance.
No,
I'm
one second.
talking about
Fine,
good
you're talking.
governance.
So this
I'm
is
talking about good governance.
So this we need to challenge what the Aam
economics is
Aadmi
based
Party
on
is doing.
principles.
No, this has been debated.
Yeah, economics is based on principles.
I understand, but
Economics
this
is not based on political maneuvers.
No, this is therefore, you see, that this is the charge, Mayank, against the Aam Aadmi Party. That you are so interested in doing drama in a 3-month period, right? You want to create a lot of, you want to have a lot of focus on yourself. You are using Delhi as a publicity for a publicity blitzkrieg without going into the details.